Yo, what's going on, everybody? Just straight out of Boston here, and today I'm back for episode number 11 of my Chicago Bears franchise series here on Madden NFL 17, and we're back with week 10 action. We just had our bye week where we're taking on the Cincinnati Bengals, and I'm back with the live commentaries right now. So I did get my new Elgato, and this is the first time I'm actually posting an episode of the series not ripped from a live stream. So the quality should be nice, top tier. Microphone's still working on getting an upgrade. I've got a new one coming in the mail soon, so I've got still using my old snowball, so the quality's not going to be spectacular. But let's take a look at the standings so far. We'll take a look at the NFC North standings. We're in first place right now with the Vikings on a 2-game losing streak, and we won last week. We're coming off of our best, probably our best game of the season. We absolutely dismantled the Chicago Bears. This is actually not the Chicago Bears. What am I saying? The Baltimore Ravens. This is actually 2 weeks ago now. You can see 42-10. Adcock had 5, a touchdown through the air. And now we've got Cincinnati, and then 2 road games after that in the division, and we end off with Saints, Lions, Packers, Giants, Niners. So halfway through the season, and we are looking pretty good so far, but we have got to continue our winning ways if we want to try and make the playoffs. So here we go, Cincinnati and Chicago. Alright, and a bit surprising to see, but Cincinnati only a 78 overall. So I thought they would be higher, to be honest, but this is a game we should win then if they are equal overall and we're at home. Alright, here we are, Soldier Field for Week 10 action, as the Bears will look to try and improve to 6-3. God, I hate Cincinnati's uniform so much. And we are playing the moments again. I'm going to stay playing the moments for now. We've got a big first quarter drive here. I will think about possibly including more plays, though, to make the videos a little bit longer, because I know that's something people have been giving me feedback on. But man, these uniforms are so nice. I love playing at home. And here we go. Let's actually start out with a run play. Get Diedrich going early to the left side. Can I get that block? Oh, I could have broken that for a big run if I had read that correctly. Alright, second down. Let's actually go to the air here. We'll go for a quick pass with the defensive backs playing off. That was easy to Jeffrey. Ooh, could have broken that one, but he's got a nice gain. 19 yards in the first pass of the day. Alright, coming out with the fullback, but we're looking to go to the air here, I think. Could even go... we'll just stick with this play. I think Cornelius is going to be open. Yep. Bengals running zone early, so I'm going to be looking for those underneath routes. Second and inches, we could go play action and try to go deep here. Why not? Just can't take a sack. That is something I got to work on avoiding. Come on, Jeffrey. He's got it. He hangs on. A 32-yard gain. Adcock is 3 of 3 to start out. All right, I formation on first down. We're going to try and pound this in with Diedrich. Bounce to the outside. He's in. Rashawn Diedrich off to a good start as well. And this entire Bears offense really looking good. We are up to a 7-0 lead. And the defense playing pretty well so far. The Bengals are in the red zone right now, and it looks like we missed our extra point from earlier. So that's kind of one of the reasons I like playing the moments, is it kind of throws little wrinkles in the game. I don't know, it makes it a little bit more random, which I think is a little bit more fun, because, I mean, I don't know, all sports are kind of random, and video games make them a little more predictable than they really are, I think. So, anyway, a nice first down run stuff. Second down, let's go man coverage right here. 2nd and 10 from the 15-yard line. And they're going with the fullback set again. I'm not going to blitz, though. I'm just going to keep... But usually, when they have a fullback out, I'm thinking they're going to run the ball most of the time. That was a little bit different because it was 2nd and long, although Eifert makes a nice catch there. But usually when they have a fullback out, I'm going to send a blitz. But then around the red zone, I like to do zone coverage. The CPU likes to hit you with slants around here, and if you go man-to-man, you're not going to be able to cover those. They also like to run the ball, but Gio is stuffed in the backfield. Kyle Fuller with the tackle for loss. So 2nd and goal from the 6. I'm sending both my linebackers here on the blitz, but I'm expecting a pass. Possibly play action. Nope. I thought it was going to be play action. I actually kept running towards Dalton there. So the handoff fooled me. But alright, the Bengals are in, and they're going to take the lead here if they make this extra point. Offense was moving the ball. But now it is the Bengals with the ball at the 49-yard line. 3rd and 12, though. Let's go zone. We should be able to get them off the field here. And then maybe get the ball back and try to get something going in the 2-minute drill. Let's see if we can get to the quarterback with Floyd. Rushing from the interior. It's double teamed. He's got time. Tons of time for Dalton, and he's just going to flip that to LaFell. That's a nice play by Dalton. And just like that, they are in the red zone at the 2-yard line. So if anything, I kind of want them to just score this so we can get the ball back, but maybe we can hold them to 3. See what we do on first down here. Use Akeem Hicks. LaFell in motion. They go to the air. And that's the nice thing about that blitz plays. Usually, even if they go pass, you're going to get to the quarterback quick enough where he's just going to throw it away. So 2nd and goal from the 2. I'm still expecting a run. I kind of like to run the same play. Let's run pinch Myco. Hopefully, it can have the same effect. Although they're going shotgun, so let's switch this up, actually. We're going to go cover 2. Got some linebackers out in coverage, though, so... And Eifert is wide open. So the Bengals extend their lead now. It's going to be 14-6. But we get the ball back. Less than a minute to go. We do have all 3 timeouts. Let's try and at least work ourselves in the field goal range. 1 deep safety here, so maybe we can look deep. Jeffrey, I'm thinking, did not get the throw off in time. Waited a little bit too long there. The pass rush, Geno Atkins. 2 deep safeties this time. Let's see if maybe Miller's going to be open over the middle. Oh, God. Well, that did not go how I wanted it to. 3rd and 29. I mean... I'm going to stay aggressive here. I'm just going to give myself a nice dump off option because I don't really want to take a sack, but I do want to keep the clock moving if possible. A little more than anything else. Ooh, Cornelius might be open. This is going to get called back for holding, though, isn't it? Oh, I hope this is defensive holding, but I doubt it. Yep. Number 71, Josh Sitton. 3rd and 32. I think Jeffrey's going to be the only guy who even gets... Oh, he's open over the middle, but not nearly close enough for the first down, and he doesn't hang on anyway. So we got a punt. This is going to be a dangerous punt. All right.
But heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things.
Okay, he gets it off, no problem, and kicks it out of bounds. They're going to get it around the 50. All right, and let's hope that they do not score. All right, and they didn't. So still a 1-score game, but now our defense in trouble again. And honestly, pretty disappointed that our defense can't contain Cincinnati. I mean, this is a team I thought we were going to beat.
Dalton operating in the red zone now.
And it's Eifert making the grab. He's going to get 13 more right there. Dalton, 14 of 22 for 205 yards. Moving the ball pretty effectively. Let's send the blitz here. Fullback out, so I'm going to control the guy who's supposed to cover the fullback. Oh, they go with the fake. All right, good recovery by McPhee right there. He tripped Bernard, who was trying to cut back. 2nd and goal. And they go to the ground again. Not fooled this time like I was last time they went to the ground. Manned up by Fuller. It's a terrible matchup for us. False start, though. That's going to push him back 5 yards. That is nice. Holding him to a field goal here would be pretty nice. We're going to go cover 3 since it's going to be basically 3rd and 13. So let's do Amos. See what goes on here.
Can't find anyone.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I was going to make sure Green didn't get open in the back of the end zone. Kind of abandoned LaFell right there. I knew LaFell had to get to the end zone anyway, so worked out. And we're probably not going to block this. It's pretty rare that I'm able to actually successfully block one. Alright, come on offense. Can't do anything. We're going to have to start using the offense soon. So we got to get off the field right here. I hardly trust my guys in man coverage, but it's what we're doing, even though we've got Jarrell Freeman on number 13. And the slant route, LaFell beats Taz Brandon. So we've got to hold him to 3 right here, or else it's going to be a 3-score game. Alright, 2nd and goal. Got to hold him out of the end zone. Let's send the blitz. They're running. Yes, they are. Oh, it's a fumble! And it's Adrian Amos with the recovery. That's a huge play. Who stripped him? That is a huge turnover. I don't think it was Floyd. I think it was whoever came from behind. They ran the ball in second. It was, again, one of those plays where I thought it was play action. Houston? No, Willie Young, the guy who was on the trade block earlier in the year. And we're going to take over, and I've got to use the offense at this point. 1st and goal from the 6. We need points on this drive. Hopefully a touchdown, but at least a field goal. And I'm going to hit Dietrich in the flat here. Gotta get. Okay, let's work the no huddle. Adcock has done nothing through the air so far this game. That's no good. Let's see if Meredith might be open, especially if it's man coverage. Flag. I think this might be offside, but I'm just gonna play it safe. Yeah, it's pretty obviously offsides. Here we go. X drag. I like this play. Cornelius could be open deep. Maybe even Dietrich. But another running zone. I'm going to go short again. The underneath routes, like, I don't know. That one guy who commented and says that I always throw underneath. I don't know if he was implying that I was, like, cheating by always going underneath, but it's just kind of what works in this game, at least for me. Especially when they're in zone. Usually, like, Blackman right now, if they're in zone. Actually, if they're in zone, I'm probably going to look Peterman. Yeah, you need a little bit more time. But it looks like Zach Miller is hurt, because Peterman's getting the #1 tight end reps right now. No, they've got 2 deep safeties, and their corners are playing back, so...
agree with you.
Peterman might be open though. This is probably 4 down territory anyway, and it's intercepted. Wow, that's probably going to be the ball game. Rolando McClain. They get back to that 30, but it's 4th down. So they kick the field goal, so still a 2-score game. But we obviously need to strike quickly. We have 3 timeouts. Strike quickly enough. Well, we are getting outgained by almost 300 yards. Alright, we gotta see who's gonna be open here. Whoa, they send the blitz, and Peterman is wide open. Parker Peterman across the 30, 25. He's finally gonna be brought down. And let's hurry it up. I don't know what that play was. I think they sent the house or something. But let's see if we can strike in 2 plays. Oh, Jeffrey's gonna be open. Back of the end zone. That was easy beans right there. Just like that. And we had Cincinnati's defense all confused on this touchdown. Look who they had covering Jeffrey. I thought they were going zone here at first. But it turns out they actually just had one of their down linemen. I'm not sure if this is Chandler Jones or Arthur Jones, but... Alright, and I'm using this because we can't be missing any more extra points. Come on, Carnabarth. We kick it deep, and we have all 3 timeouts. We pretty much need to force the immediate punt away. Nice! That was McPhee who got back there. Alright, 2nd and 12. They're going to the air here. And I sent the blitz. I was actually texting someone. I was not paying attention. That was probably not good. 3rd and 2. I'm assuming they're going to run it. So let's just send the blitz. Let's press the corners. And I'm just going to hope they run it. Or that we get to the quarterback. Oh, they do run it. But Gio gets the 1st down. Now we have to call our timeouts. Now we're looking at best case not getting the ball back till 1:20 left. And that's if we 3-and-out him here. And I'm not blitzing here because, yeah, they're going to the air. Oh, get there, McPhee was almost there. Oh, that's too bad. Nope, they are going to the air. And it's LaFell. That's going to do it. Probably should have. Well, whatever. Alright, let's see if they score. I don't want to use her anymore. Yep, they do. And we have no timeouts. We have no hope. Let's just let the CPU do it out. And they don't score either. So 27-13 is the final. That is a very disappointing Week 10 loss. We fall to 5-4. And we can do a quick statistical recap. Adcock struggles again. I'm coming off I mean, I shouldn't say struggles again. He was coming off a good week. We ran the ball well with Diedrich early on. Maybe should have stuck with that a little bit more than we did. Bernard, 43 carries. And through the air, he didn't really... I mean, Jeffrey had a nice day. But that was about it. Defense. McPhee with a pair of sacks. Houston as well. No turnover. Yeah, Rolando McClain had the 1 turnover.